Let us continue with our lesson for lesson number 2, measures of time and rate. Long time ago, primitive men used to tell time by the position of the sun, stars, and moon, and the behavior of the animals. They used the sundial, water clocks, and an hourglass for hundreds of years until the invention of the mechanical clock that we have nowadays, and the stately grandfather clocks, the quartz and the digital watches, and more recently, the atomic clocks. So people already invented the sundial. This is an instrument used to tell time. They have also the water clocks, hourglasses. Then we have here right now, present time or the modern time, we have the mechanical clock, or we have the quartz and the digital watches. So they used to tell the time. What's new? Every girl's most awaited celebration is their 18th birthday. Have you noticed that some girls would tag their 18th birthday as a decade and 8? How many years do you think are there in a decade? So that question will be answered later if we will know what are some of the time conversions. What is it? In measuring time, seconds is considered as the standard unit for time. Clocks and calendars are tools for indicating time. So the tools we use to indicate time, we have clocks and calendars. The two commonly used clocks are 12-hour and 24-hour clocks. The 12-hour clocks uses the AM and the PM to indicate hours before and after noon. So when you speak of before and after noon, that would mean to say before and after 12 o'clock or the 12 noon, or commonly referred to as the lunch time. Okay. BAM is an abbreviation of the Latin word ante meridiem, which means before midday, and PM is an abbreviation of a Latin word post meridiem, which means after midday. So before noon and after midday, that means after 12 noon. So that's AM and PM. What we have in here in this table is the conversion units for time, or the unit measure of time and their equivalent. So here we have 1 minute, that is equal to 60 seconds. An hour is equal to 60 minutes. A day is equal to 24 hours, so on and so forth. So we have in there until 1 millennium. The plural is millennia, so 1 millennium is equal to 1,000 years. We have to take note that 1 year is equal to 12 months, wherein 12 months is equal to 365 days, and that consists of 52 weeks. In a month, there is 30 days. Okay. To answer the question a while ago, a decade and 8, when you speak of a decade, so 1 decade is equal to 10 years. Okay, so here's the question. So every girl's most awaited celebration is their 18th birthday, and when we speak of a decade and 8, that would mean to say 1 decade is equal to 10 years. So therefore, a decade means equal to 10. So that would mean to say a decade of 10 years plus the 8 years is equivalent to 18 years. Another question. Alma left at 5 a.m. and got home at 9 p.m. How long was it since she left home? Solution. The two time measures are just within a single day. So you can rewrite these in terms of a 24-hour clock. 5 a.m. as 5 and 9 p.m. as 21. So where did we get the 21? Okay, so let me have here at the side a small table. So say for example, we have 1 a.m., 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so this is 12 noon. Okay, so our goal is to go to 2100. So after 12 noon, we will go to our time as 1 p.m. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. This is already night, midnight. Okay, so how can we get 21? So to get 21, we start with AM. This will be counted as 1. This will be counted as 1. Until 12, it will be counted as a normal 12. After that 12 noon, we will start counting 1 p.m. as 13, following 12. So 2 is equal to 14, 3 p.m. is equal to 15, so on and so forth, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. That is why we get a 24-hour. That's how we get a 24-hour clock. So, in the problem, since it is just in a single day, we can rewrite that one in a 24-hour clock. So 5 a.m. will be 500, and 9 p.m. will be 2100. So that's how they get it. So what will happen here is the question asks for how long. So you will subtract the 2, the 2100 minus 5. 2100 minus 500. Okay, so we just bring down the zeros. Then 21 minus 5 is 16. So therefore, Alma left home 16 hours ago. That's how you answer the question. And that's how we can convert a 12-hour clock to 24-hour clock. The next problem here is all about what he calls rate. Say for example, we have a problem. Dean can travel 4 kilometers in 2 hours using his bicycle. What is his average speed? So you have to take note in there, the data, 4 kilometers and 2 hours. When we speak of rate, that is also the same as average speed. Okay, that would mean to say an average speed or rate is equal to kilometers or distance over time taken. Okay, so to answer the question, the average speed is 4 kilometers over 2 hours. Okay, so what happened in there is we divided 4 divided by 2, we have 2, and kilometers will have a unit of kilometers over hours. It will be changed to kph. K would mean kilometer, and H would mean hours, and that P stands for per. So that's how you read it. So to read it, 2 kilometers per hour. So that's how you read the rate. Therefore, Dean's average speed or rate is 2 kilometers per hour. So that's how you get your rate or average speed. Let's move to down here. Telling time for activity number 3. What's more? What are we going to do here is to solve for the elapsed time, means the amount of time between two given times. Elapsed time meaning to say Say for example, if I'm going to ask you how many hours are there from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Of course, you will answer there are 2 hours, right? So that is the elapsed time. Write your answer in your mathematics notebook, or in this case in our tab. So the first one is done for you. Let's analyze this. Number 1. Shaniel went to beach at 10 a.m. and stayed for 6 hours. Okay, so Shaniel stayed for 6 hours. What time did he leave the beach? Okay, so that would mean to say we will count 6 hours from 10. So basically, if you have a clock with you, you can see it. Let's visualize the clock here. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we have a clock in here. So supposing that Shaniel left or went to the beach at 10 o'clock and stayed there for 6 hours. So let's count 6 hours from 10 o'clock. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so therefore, Shaniel left the beach at 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Okay, next, number 2. What happens here? Let's read the problem and try to understand the meaning of the problem. Dave went for a run. He left at 6 and ran 12 miles. If he ran 6 miles each hour, at what time did he stop running? Okay, so he left home, or he left at the starting point at 6 o'clock and ran 12 miles. If he ran 6 miles each hour, at what time did he stop running? So he ran for 12 miles and he ran 6 miles each hour. So that would mean to say 12 divided by 6 will give us 2. That would mean to say he ran for 2 hours. So the question is, at what time did he stop running? So Dave stopped running after 2 hours, after 6. So that would mean to say he stopped running at 8 o'clock. That is our answer. Number 3. Theo started jogging at 5:30. So we take note of this. He jogged for 1 hour and 45 minutes. What time did he finish jogging? Okay, so to answer that one, we can convert 1 hour 45 minutes into 1:45. So 5:30 there, we can just simply add 1:45 to 5:30. So this is how we are going to add. We have 5:30 plus 1:45 equals 0 plus 5. We have 5. 3 plus 4, you have 7. We have there our colon. 5 plus 1, you have 6. Okay. But then, this is not the correct time format. We have to remember that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Therefore, we have to take out 60 minutes from 75. So we have in here, let's do it here. So 675, we'll take out 60 minutes from that. So when we say take out, that is subtraction. We have 5, 7 minus 6, you have 1, colon. We cannot bring down 6 because we converted 75 minutes to an hour, this 60 minutes will be added 1 hour to 6. So you have 6 plus this 60 minutes, which is 1 hour, 7. Okay, so we have 7:15 as the time of what time did he finish jogging? 7:15. So that's our answer. Okay, so I will leave 4, 5, 6 for you to answer. Let's go to activity number 4. Identify my rate. So again, the rate is equal to distance over time traveled. So the first one is done for us. Okay, let's try answering number 1. 225 kilometers in 3 hours. So this is our formula. So distance is equal to 225 kilometers. Time is equal to 3 hours. So we'll put it here. 225 kilometers divided by 3 hours. Okay. So divide. The process is division. So we will divide 225 by 3. Okay. So 2 divided by 3 cannot be. So let's proceed with 22 divided by 3. That is 7. 7 times 3 you have 21. 22 minus 21 is equal to 1. We bring down 5. I'm sorry. We bring down 5. Okay. Next, 15 divided by 3 you have 5. And 5 times 3 you have 15. Subtract, the answer there is 0. Okay. So therefore, our answer here is equal to 75 kilometers per hour. So the answer here is correct. Okay. Let's try number 2. 60 kilometers in 5 hours. So let's delete this. Okay, and we will input another data coming from our problem. So we have a distance of 60 kilometers over time of 5 hours. Okay. So we will divide that 60 divided by 5. So we have 1, 5, 6 minus 5 you have 1, bring down 0. 10 divided by 5 you have 2. 2 times 5 you have 10. Then we subtract this, the answer is 0. So therefore, our answer here will be 12 kilometers per hour. Next, number 3. Let's delete this. Well, this one. And we will input another problem. We have 30 meters. 30 meters divided by 15 minutes. Of course, we can solve this one mentally. So 30 divided by 15, you have 2 meters per minute. So in here, I use the slash. In number 2, we can also use slash. We can have 12 kilometers per hour. We can have 75 kilometers per hour. So that's how you write some of the units. Now I will leave number 4, 5, and 6 for you to answer the or as an exercise. What I have learned, I will leave this one to you as your exercise as well. And this part in here will be part of your weekly learning plan. So you will answer this. So how are you going to answer this is you have to make a time sheet of your daily activity. So 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. what of time and fix your bedding. How about for next, you have to write here 7 o'clock a.m. until 7:30. What are your activities? Something like that. And you write your activities here. So that's it. Thank you, and I hope that you learned something from this tutorial. Thank you and have a great day to you.